guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nikita, and today we are going to be doing my first paycheck of March, and then because I didn't do this yesterday, I'm also going to do cash stuffing, so you get a 2-for-1. So I did prepare my March budget on just a piece of paper, but I actually pulled out my old budget by paycheck workbook, and I was flipping through the pages, and I realized that she gives you quite a few pages per month. As you can see, some of it I've used before, but like she gives you, I think, 6 workbook or paycheck budget tracker. So it's 1, 2, I think I used 3 in April. So let's go to May. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she gives you 5. So I'm going to use the pages that I have not used. I mean, I think I bought this 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. And so I decided, because one, I still don't have ink for my printer, so I'm going, I have no plans of purchasing ink yet. And I also wanted to leverage the tracker sheets within this workbook also. So again, dusted it off. I'm going to start using it. Use what you got. And so for my income, because what I thought I was going to have was $3,045.35. Rollover, let's see what, so I had $16.02, but I believe I've used some of that because I did have to go to the store while I was out at the bank. So I'm gonna hold that to the end. I don't think there's anything left for like savings challenges or anything, and then that's a whole other conversation. I'll save that to the end. But for my income, I should have had, let's see, okay, never a dull moment. I don't even remember what I was saying, but my income. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I did borrow from my paycheck. So I'm a bit embarrassed of how much I borrowed. So I'm going to do this off camera. Okay. And just say, this is my starting income. Okay. So it is a little bit more than what I expected, but there's a reason for that. Of course, I borrowed. The reason why I borrowed is my next paycheck, my bonus will be tied to that. So I know there will be additional income with my check on the 15th or 16th, whatever day that is. And there's a reason why I did, is because we do have a tournament happening this weekend, and I have not been able to, quote unquote, survive on the grocery budget that I've implemented. Now, I also have a plan for groceries to kind of help us get through these next 2 weeks. I may share that with you guys. I know I mentioned it in one of my last videos. I started it. I tried. It was a terrible plan. So I will probably put together, just a short video. It might just be like what did I feed my family, these 2 weeks, or, maybe a weekly update of, what have I fed my family. It might help you guys, give you good ideas, or just kind of show you how I can leverage my small budget to feed quite a few people. And, see if it inspires you or gives you any ideas. I don't know if you know, but I do feed 8 people. There are 2 adults. Well, technically there's 4, 18 and up. And then I have 2 more teenagers, and then 2 younger kids. So it's quite a few mouths. Again, breakfast and lunches are typically like they either eat lunch at school, or if they're home on the weekends, it's fend for yourself, sandwiches, ramen, whatever you want to purchase since you have jobs, or whatever you could find within the house. And then breakfast is usually cold cereal, warm cereal, oatmeal, cream of wheat. And then on the weekends, I do have eggs and bacon and things like that if they wanted to make those things. Of course, teenagers, they typically sleep late. And then dinner. So most of my budget goes towards dinners. So yeah, long story short, this is how much I'm working with, $3,271.10. I'm hoping that there's going to be some additional income coming in the next couple of weeks. Well, prior to my next paycheck, but that is yet to be determined. If so, I will do a separate video budgeting that additional income. So, with that, I'm going to put my original sheet on the side because I have made some adjustments. Originally, I had budgeted for, like I told you guys, I canceled my gym membership, and I also just, you guys are so inspiring, but I also decided to pause my Prime membership. I definitely leverage Amazon Prime more so for the free shipping, and we also watch some of the Prime TV. My personal loan, that is the same, $277.49, and hopefully you guys can see this. You all asked me to leverage a black pen or permanent marker, so hopefully that's coming across and you can actually see the numbers. Let's see, my mortgage, I am still going to save the $698. I'm on a repayment plan, so this is half of that repayment plan, and then my check from the 15th will cover the second portion, and then we'll actually make that payment on the 15th. I have one more repayment plan payment in April, and then after that, what I will likely do to kind of lessen the burden on one of my paychecks is divide my mortgage payment in half. So you'll still see mortgage, every paycheck planning. It'll just be less. IRS, I still have not. I was going to set up a repayment plan with the IRS for my additional payment. If you haven't seen that video, I did an update to my debt confession where I have added more IRS debt, unfortunately, but this is my original IRS debt. My cell phone, this is the remaining portion of my February cell phone bill. I paid $175 in February, and this is the last bit of that. So my cell phone, as of this moment, is caught up. Now, I do have another cell phone payment listed here. Yeah, here we go. This is for March, which is not due till March the 9th. I think I'm actually going to set up automatic payments and see if I can reduce this amount at all. So I'll just budget the $347.64, and hopefully I can cut that down by 30-40 bucks. And if so, what that will probably do is we'll go into, I don't think it'll go into my sinking funds or savings challenges, or not sinking funds, this is my variable funds, but I may go ahead and throw it at some debt. I know I've put a poll out there asking you guys what you all recommend I do with my current savings challenge balance, or what I've saved thus far, and I think most folks have said to just start that debt snowball, which I'm leaning more towards that. But again, I'll try not to have this video too long, but we'll talk about it at the last bit of the video. Affirm 1157, Netflix 23. I have not canceled that yet, but I did cancel Disney Plus, my Google storage, 211. Car payment, which this is 3/2, but this actually came out today. I don't know if it came out today due to it being like February being leap year. I don't know, but it came out today. So car payment $369.24. In order to save Rose, I combine credit card 1 and credit card 2 since they're both due at the same time, so it's just $80, and I usually pay them like one after the other. Affirm $907, another Affirm $1243, another Affirm $2218. They got me during Christmas because I was behind and had no money. So my internet did go down. Instead of it being $89.99, it's $81.99. I actually had to increase my Wi-Fi speed, or my internet speed, so my bill was going to increase. However, my internet company had something that they were offering, or stated that I qualified for a $30 credit. Don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know if it's going to be for the rest of the year, or if it's, so many credits, but $81.99 is my new internet amount for the time being. Credit card number 3, instead of it being 57, it actually was 56. That's probably due to less interest being charged, because one of the things I have not done is I have not used my credit cards. I think maybe in January I used one, but February I have not used any. I have borrowed against my paycheck, but again, it's interest-free. It's a program through my job, and so I have not leveraged credit at all. So that's a win. Haven't paid down much, but I have not leveraged it. My auto insurance, it was $241.39. Unfortunately, it is now $321.83. I think a lot of people have seen an increase in their auto insurance. I thought it was an increase due to a claim that I had filed. But in watching you all's videos, several other budgeters have mentioned that their auto insurance is renewing and it has increased. So, yeah, $321.83. And then credit cards 4 through 6, again, they're all the same. Instead of it being $82, it's $81. Again, haven't used it, so it's likely less interest being charged. All I've been doing is making payments. Credit card number 8. This is actually lower too. Instead of it being $37, it's $30. So, if I had the money in the bank, right? If I was like 1 month ahead, and instead of it being $37 and it's only $30, I could take that $7 and apply it to my debt, kind of keep that debt snowball going, but I don't. This is just real time. Let's see, credit card number 9, $49. Instead of that, it is $48. And then, let me write this just so. Let's see, 4, 3, 4, 3, 1. Affirm $797, and my next credit card $37. That did not change. Another Affirm $23.62, another Affirm $11.49, and then personal loan $97.06. Now let's add that. It comes out to be $2,674.48. Let's see. So $3,271.10 minus $2,674.48. That leaves $5,096.62. No, $596.62. I don't even know if I said 5,000, but it's not 5,000. I wish. So we bring that down. Okay, and then let's add this up. 48 plus 7, 97 plus 37 plus 23, 62 plus 11, 49 plus 97, 06. Okay, 225, 14. And if you're new here, this is not my envelopes. These are still part of my bills, and these are not sinking funds. These are essentially my envelopes. Because I have so many bills that I pay each pay period, I have to use these two sections. Could I create my own sheet? Yes. Do I want to? No. Have I? Yes. I didn't like it. So that's why I'm going back to my handy book. Okay, so 225 and 14 cents. So let's say 596.62 minus 225, 14, 371.48. All right, so we'll carry that over here. 371.48, which is already better than what we originally thought. And this is different than what I came up with here, and that's because I added a few things. So I think I added the, actually I don't know why. Anywho, it's correct here. 371.48. So okay, so 371.48. I thought I had a cheat sheet somewhere. I had this all planned out. So let me think about it. Okay. For gas, instead of it being 75, I'm going to do 100. We do have a baseball tournament this weekend, so I'm going to add some money to that to care for that gas. Again, teenagers, they put gas in to get themselves away to work. I work from home. There's not much that we need to do throughout the week other than maybe practice, but I don't go anywhere except for on the weekends. Groceries, so let's see, minus 100, just make sure we're clear. Groceries, this is going to be 160, I believe. I've got my whiteout somewhere in case we have to make a correction. Pet care, this is going to be 30. Sports activities, yes, this is going to be 80. This cares for any fees. So we have our last basketball game, and then we have tournament costs, and then if we want to get anything from concession, so 80 bucks. Family fun, not going to get anything. Nada. Baseball is family fun. And then Prime, I have canceled that, so not applying that. That leaves $1.48. Now, I did not pull this out of the bank. It's still in the bank. All I pulled out was 370 bucks. Again, I am happy that I'm using this because I didn't have these, and I was trying to use sticky notes, and it just, I don't know, it was not computing on that day. So $1.48. I've got a chain savings challenge. Today's the 1st. I've got my savings challenge for pay the date, so I can apply that, and then the 48 cents can go to my savings challenge. So 148.0. Now, I'm happy to say that beyond my mortgage, I am caught up on my bills. I have a repayment plan. I will be caught up completely in April with my April payment. So, moving forward, there should be more money left over for variable spending and potentially savings challenges, or to apply to my debt snowball. I still very much believe that savings challenges is a fun way to save. However, I also know that I need to get the ball rolling on this debt snowball, or else it's just not going to happen. So, let's go ahead while I'm stuffing my envelopes. We can go ahead and just chit chat because, again, this video is already kind of long and I don't want to. I mean, I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're watching, but you know, we all have lives. So I think I showed you guys. There's nothing in these envelopes. Grab my cash and rearrange some things so you all can get a good look. Again, I don't have a cash tray. Probably won't get one for a while. So let me just straighten out this cash. Sorry, I'm doing it off camera. Move this out of the way. And then, actually, let's count it. Let's count it. So we got 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Wait a minute. I think I counted that wrong. 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yes, if you caught that. Yeah. I don't know how I skipped that, but I did apparently. All right, no ones. Again, that $1.48 is in the bank. It may stay in the bank. Don't know. It's going to be there. So for gas, I have the 250s for gas. It's easy to just carry, you know, 50s versus 20s for gas. So we've got that in gas. Groceries. 20, 40, 60, 81. Oh, 20, 40, 60. All right, and then what I think I'm going to do with this is I'm going to divide it in half. So it'll be 80 and 80. So that $80 will cover the first week and $80 will cover the second week. And the reason why I'm doing that is I'm also trying to stock my pantry of, you know, shelf-stable items so that if I ever get into this situation again where I'm unable to apply any money to groceries, I have a good stockpile of things that I can still cook for my family. With my bonus, I do plan on kind of stocking up our meat. I do have a Costco membership, which that reminds me, I need to double check to see. I think Costco, I think one of them is in September, but I feel like another, like Sam's Club or Costco might be due soon. So I'm going to double check that. But I typically shop at Aldi and Kroger. And of course, Kroger, if you have a Kroger in your area, or Smith's or JC's, I think, they have, you know, the mega sale where you can buy 5 of so many items for a certain deal, you know, using a in-store coupon. And so I figure if I divide it by 80, I can do whatever supplies I need to do for my family for that week, plus doing whatever digital sale they've got going on. So I'm going to try it, see if it works. If it does, great. If not, we'll try something else. I mean, I'm not perfect, and if it doesn't work, you know, trial and error, find something that does. But that's what I'm going to try. I do plan on going to the grocery today because they've got 4 times the fuel points for Friday. I think it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or definitely Friday. Sometimes they do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but I think this week is Friday only. So I'm going to be using my first $80. I may share a haul through a community post or a short or something, but yeah. Next, we've got pet care. So we need 20, 30. This will likely get spent. I'll check and see what he needs. And this might be spent today too. I don't know. I'm going to try and divide that in half as well. 15 this week, 15 next week, but we'll see. He eats dry food and wet food. and I bought him dry food, I think last week or the week before. So sports activities, I did want smaller bills just to kind of help prevent me from overspending. So it's 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. For that goes in kids activities. My envelope. It's seen better days. But yeah, this will go for our last basketball game and our entry fee into the baseball tournament and anything from concession over the next 2 days. If you know anything about Little League baseball, tournaments usually are, some of them are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, depending on what it is, and then others are Saturday and Sunday. So get our weekend passes and then anything from concession within reason. So that is it for my budget paycheck breakdown for my first check in March, and then the cash stuffing. So you get a 2 for today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, hopefully you guys can see these numbers now, and I appreciate you for being here. I'll see you in the next one.